Daphne, thanks for tuning in. Let's get into the video. Okay, today we're going to be making chicken and dumplings, homemade. This recipe came from my mom. This is how she used to make it, and she taught me how to do it. And it is very good. I'm going to rinse this chicken off first. You can use whatever kind of chicken you want. I'm using chicken breast, but I mean leg, thigh, whatever you want to use, you can. We're going to put it in the pot. Bring it to a boil for about 45 minutes. And I'm going to add some seasoning. When I get it in there, I'll show you what I put in. Alright, I'm going to fill the pot up. Okay, so the water's good. Let's take it to the stove. Turn it on. I'm going to add some salt and pepper. Do it however you want as far as taste goes. And I will be adding more salt when I get ready to put the dumplings in, because you're definitely going to have to season it. Okay, and then I'm going to put some chicken bouillon in here. Now with this, it depends on how much you want to make. So by this container, it shows like a teaspoon of this per cup of liquid. So I'm just going to add some. To what I normally do. And this is a teaspoon that I'm using. And that should be good. I ran out of the powdered chicken bouillon. I put what I had in there. I'm going to add a few of these cube ones that I have. Yeah, that one kind of broke, but it's okay. I'm going to add these in. And the reason being I'm adding a little bit more is because these are chicken breasts with no skin or nothing on it. So it doesn't have as much fat. So when you boil it, it's not giving you much of a broth. If you add chicken legs or chicken thighs, when you boil them, it kind of gives you a little bit of a stock. This is chicken breast normally doesn't. So I have added this just so it'll help the flavor when all of it comes together. Once it starts boiling, I'm going to boil it for 45 minutes. And then once it's done, I'll be back. Okay, it's been 45 minutes. I'm going to turn this down a little bit because I do want it to continue to boil, but not as hard when I put the dumplings in. I'm going to go ahead and pull the chicken out and let it be cooling off some while I do the dumplings, so I can be easier to cut it up if it's a little bit cooler. And I'm going to add some more water to this pot because it done evaporated, you know, so went down a lot actually. Okay. Let's get some hot water. Okay. So I got the water back up, and I'm going to let it, it'll start boiling again in a minute. And now I'm going to come over here, get some warm water. I'll go ahead and get this in. Have this sitting here. Now for the dumplings, you're going to need flour, lard, and water. And I'm going to show you how to do it. Flour, and it depends on how many dumplings you want to make. You can make as little as many as you want. I don't want to make enough where I'll roll out 2 of them. And you're going to get enough lard to like do your palm of your hand. Okay. All right. Then we're just going to take it and just going to mix it with the flour and break it all up into little tiny pieces. Takes a minute to get it all mixed up, but then it likes to stick to your hands. It's worth it though, it's very good. Let's see. Alright, then once you get that done, it's time to start adding your water, a little at a time. Kind of like knead it in, fold it over. And it will be messy, but it's okay. It is very time consuming a little bit because it takes, you know, you got to cook the chicken and then you got to make the dumplings, but it takes a little bit of time. But it's worth it. Very good, and it's a cheap meal, and it feeds a lot of people. My mom used to make this a lot when I was growing up. It's very filling. This is the type of food that sticks to your ribs, and it lasts, you know, for a while. You stay full. Very good. My mom, she taught me how to make it a few years ago. I watched her make it all these years, and I just never could do this part. And then she came down one time a few years back and let me do it hands-on, and she kind of stood over me, and after that, I can do it, and this is how I make them now. It's very good. It's almost done. Likes to stick to you, though. Okay. Okay, now we got this done. Now the next step, move this out my way. Make sure you got a clean, dry area. You're going to take flour, put some down. You don't want it to stick to the counter. And I'm going to break this in half. Put some there. And a little bit of flour on top. And then the same thing with your rolling pin. That way it doesn't stick to it. And then you're going to roll a little bit. Then once you get it rolled out some, I'll lift it up. Flip it over. And a little bit of flour again. And then it's going to roll. Now, you can have this really as thick as you want. I don't like them too thin, but I don't want them too thick either. The thicker it is, it's also going to be longer it's going to take to cook. Yeah, just about got it where I want it. Okay. Get this off my hands. All right. You can use a pizza cutter, which of course right now I can't find mine. So I'm just going to use a knife, and that's fine also. But you're going to, well, you can do the same thing. You're going to just be careful. And then we're going to you can make these in as big as chunks, you know, that you want. Big or small, it don't matter. Okay, once you get it that way, then you're going to come and go this way. Okay, now, see, these are about, I don't know how thick that is, but that's pretty good thickness. All right, then we're going to pick them up. Get these in, and then I'll get the next one rolled out. Alright, I'll come over here. Looks like it's getting ready to start boiling again. Alright, I'm going to drop them in. It is getting ready to start boiling again. Just it's going to take just a second, and it'll be. Now with dumplings, you have to constantly stay on top of it, meaning stir it. Don't leave it unattended because it will stick and it will burn. So you have to stir it very often. It's taking so long to heat back up. And get some more. Put these in. There, it's finally starting to come up to a boil, trying to. Alright. Alright. And I'm going to get me a thing over here so I can stir it. And then I'm going to roll out the next one. And then when I get the next one rolled out, I will be back. Okay, these are the last dumplings. And these in. Stir. Now, I'm going to let these cook 30 to 40 minutes. I will check them and see if they're done at that time. I already got the chicken cut up, but I am not adding it until it is, the dumplings are done. Once they're done, I'll add it because I'm going to have to constantly be stirring this. And I don't want the meat all shredded up into tiny, tiny pieces. I actually want some chunks. So we're going to add that in once the dumplings are done. Now I'm going to add some more salt and pepper too, because these dumplings, I did not season the flour. So we definitely need to give it a little bit more. And then once they're cooked, you can taste it. If you need to add more, you can add more. Stir this up and then let this cook for about 30 minutes, and then I'm going to check it and see if it's done. But like I said, you do have to continuously stir it. pretty often because it will stick. I do not leave it unattended, but it's well worth it though. Alright, I'll be back. Okay, I just checked it. They're done. 30 minutes. They're done. I'm going to add my chicken in. And oh, I don't know if I told you or not, but you do need to cook this on medium heat. Don't have it too high, and it needs to boil, but not no high boil, because like I said, you have to stir this frequently because it will stick. Okay. Let's mix all this in. That way it'd be lovely. Alrighty. And it's done. Okay, now I'm going to taste it. Very good. I'm having a piece of this chicken also with it. Very good. Definitely need to try this. It is amazing. With that being said, thank you for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and share. Don't forget to subscribe and push the bell button so you'll be notified next time I upload a video. Thank you again. Have a blessed day.